name is Nelson Amenya. I uncovered a very shady deal.
Kenya's Adani deal whistleblower hero Nelson Amenya is back with a jaw-dropping revelation.
A deal that was 90% benefiting a private entity, in this case Adani, and 10% benefiting.
Just when you thought the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport saga with the Adani Group was over, Amenya has dropped another bombshell, this time involving a mysterious Dubai company and a shady deal that could cost Kenyan taxpayers billions. Stick around as we unpack this scandal.
The people who are giving me these documents were from very legitimate departments of government.
Is Kenya's biggest airport up for grabs again?
They did not follow the due process of procurement. So normally there should be public participation. They didn't do public participation. So after I exposed this deal is when they hurriedly, like they tried to come and do like a sham public participation. They called the KUZA staff. They started to have stakeholder meetings, which they never did.
Let's rewind to 2024. Nelson Amenya, a 30-year-old Kenyan MBA student in France, became a national hero when he leaked explosive documents about a secret deal to lease Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, East Africa's busiest hub, to India's Adani Group for 30 years. A 1.85 billion plan for Adani to modernize JKIA with a new runway and terminal. But here's the kicker. It was shrouded in secrecy with no competitive bidding.
The advisor of Kenya Airports Authority had, a completely opposite view of how the airport should be upgraded. But Adani had gotten approval from the same KUZA. So you wonder, why did they procure services from a consulting firm if they're not going to listen to their advice?
Amenya got these documents from credible government sources and revealed that Kenya will bear the financial burden while Adani reaped the rewards. Even worse, Adani wanted an 18% stake in JKIA forever after the lease ended. Kenyans were furious. Protests erupted. Airport workers went on strike, and hashtags like Occupy JKIA trended.
We are demanding for immediate answers from KUZA on the three issues. In an event that they are ignored, we will review that position, and we will review the position on the strike status, and we will communicate that.
The pressure paid off when President William Ruto cancelled the deal in November 2024, citing corruption concerns after Adani's directors were indicted in U.S. court for a $32 billion graft case.
I now direct, in furtherance of the principles enshrined in Article 10 of the Constitution on transparency and accountability, and based on new information provided by investigative agencies and partner nations, that the procuring agencies within the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum immediately cancel the ongoing procurement process for the JKIA expansion public-private partnership transaction.
But just when we thought JKIA was safe, Amenya is back with a new warning. Fast forward to May 2025, and Nelson Amenya is sounding the alarm again. This time, he is claiming the Kenyan government is planning to hand over JKIA to a mysterious Dubai-based company. Could the Adani Group be hiding behind this Dubai firm? Why? Because Dubai is a known tax haven, perfect for shady financial moves. Here's why it gets spicy. Amenya says this deal involves a sovereign guarantee, meaning Kenyan's taxpayers could be on the hook if the deal goes south. If this company believes JKIA is a solid investment, why do they need taxpayers to back it up? This claim comes hot on the heels of Kenya securing a 193 billion Kenyan shilling loan from the United Arab Emirates at an interest of 8.2%, set to be disbursed in February 2025. UAE loan coincidence? Or is something bigger at play? Let's dig deeper.
Population in East Africa growing year by year. When you see the population rate, it is really promising, and we have to work hand in hand for a better future.
JKIA isn't just an airport. It's a national asset contributing 5% to Kenya's GDP. Any deal involving it needs to be transparent, fair, and in public's interest. Amenya's expose on the Adani deal showed how secrecy and rushed approvals can screw over taxpayers. Now, with this alleged Dubai deal, the stakes are even higher. A sovereign guarantee could mean Kenyans are left paying for someone else's bad bet. Plus, Amenya's facing threats for speaking out, trolls, intimidations, even a shady investigation into his company for crypto fraud he says is bogus. But here's the real question. Why is the government so keen on these secretive deals? And is Adani really out of the picture? Or are they pulling strings from Dubai?
KEE and by extension the government cannot be going to India to do due diligence even before the union is aware of what is contained in the documents, a concession agreement and whatnot. So why the rush?
Provided, because of the information that has been provided to us by partner nations, I have directed agencies within the Ministry of Transport and the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum to immediately cancel the ongoing procurement process for JKIA expansion public-private partnership transaction, as well as the recently concluded Ketrago transmission in public partnership.
Could these bribery or corruption claims have a bearing on our own process? To my knowledge, Honorable Chair, there has been no case of corruption or bribery insofar as this PIP of Adani Energy Solutions is concerned.
And immediately commence the process of onboarding alternative partners, because these are important projects. Honorable members, the work of taking our nation forward is our collective responsibility as citizens. For this reason, we value the contribution of all, whether they come in the form of support or encouragement, suggestion or proposal, criticism or protest.
Reporting for Maisha Television, I'm William Juma.